All right, guys. Well, we're going to be looking at Reason here, and why not? Because it's a buck for for the subscription. I'm not a big subscription fan. I have not used Reason in quite some time. It's probably been at least a few. Um, a big handful of updates for me since I've touched Reason. I just remember that it was kind of cool that you had a rack mount and you could flip it around and see the wires. I think that was sort of nostalgic back then. I think now that's kind of lost my luster. Maybe that's the whole thing behind it. I don't know. I've gone on and read a little bit and just seen a lot of disappointment in it. And then I seen that they're paired up with Arcade um, from Output, which is a company that I used to have a lot of respect for, and I just don't have too much respect for them anymore. Some of their products are good, overly priced, and there's no customer service to back it up. So I don't know. I do own it, and I use them a lot. So with that being said, let's check out some Reason Studios here. So I've got, let's see, it comes with a rack and a plug-in effects rack. So I have gotten my eye on, there's a couple of different tools that they have. Some MIDI generators, and one is a bassline generator and some chord stuff there. So I'm more interested in checking those two things out for this video for my and just to see how it just kind of works in general. See if I can, how does it route? How does it work? Just kind of get a feel of it for a first time here. Yeah, I've seen a few videos on the bassline generator, which I don't see in here. Browse instruments, add another device. Sounds right. Let's see. Create instrument. We're not that far yet. Instruments, no. Effects. Nope. Utilities. Some cool sounding stuff in there. Not what I'm looking for. All right, so bassline generator, beat map, chord sequencer. These are kind of all things I was kind of looking at. So that looks cool. Dual arpeggiation, dude, that's really cool. I've got another tool that's kind of like that. It's kind of neat that they have it in there. Hey, let's grab that bassline generator really quick and see if we can figure out how to route this inside of Ableton successfully here. What are we going to throw on there? So bassline, we talked about output, so we're going to go and get the substance from output because that's a really good bass. We'll be able to get some funk out of there, because I've heard this with a lot of other stuff, but I'm going to put just a funk bass on here and see what's going on. We'll go with an initial preset and or just the initial setting and grab just a plain old instrument here. So let's get out of this, right? Pulse engines. No, it's signal in there. Why did I get signal? That's why it looks different. I'm like, what the heck did I just grab in there? Not signal. Substance. There we go, folks. It's my first day. I don't know anything of what I'm doing here. All right, so we're going to grab some substance in there, and we're going to start over with we're not going to put Fat Bastard on there, guys. I know that you want me to, but it's not happening. Clean sub would probably work and sound really good. We're going to go, just for right now, let's go with a warm tone, whatever. And I think I'm going to have to take the MIDI in from this one, I guess, and can't stack them up. Didn't even try. Can I stack a contact after the Reason plugin? And would it work? No. I had a feeling. So we'll go back to that. And that's still open. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. Alright, I thought maybe I could drop something afterwards, but it seems like that was kind of not the way it was going to be done. So I'm going to take it in from Reason here. Do it like we usually do with anything else, and then So from what I'm seeing here, you know, you've got these on beats, off beats, and you got this anywhere you slide it in between, and you get these complexities, and then you got your styles of what it's going to do over here. Looks pretty cut and dry. Yeah, I think what I want to do with this is probably to get my dollar's worth is probably start loading a whole bunch of cells. Let's see if that, yeah, it's going to translate over. It's sending the MIDI in, so I'd imagine we just hit cells and just kind of start recording pieces in different keys or whatever. I mean, we can just run C right now and start off on this little adventure here. Yeah, man. So let's throw some beats on this to give it a little bit of perspective. I want to hear a little funk behind there. Let's go grab something else that's a little more generative here. We'll grab the Captain beat. Not a big fan of Captain company either, but boy, Captain beat is just a powerful tool. I hate that it has to call home every time I open it, but we will not talk about that right now. So let's grab the beat in here because we can manipulate. I love this thing, man. I absolutely do. It's one of my favorite little drum machines, man. We'll throw a, let's go in here and grab audio effect. Let's grab a little bit of bus on there. Boom and C sounds like a safe bet. And yeah, it's down tempo. Why not? Let's throw a little something. No. Anything else, whatever. We'll start playing with things in here. Funky, yeah, funky, baby. Some boom bap. Yeah, man, it's wicked. We're still just on backbeat. We're just on one of these. We haven't even gotten into this yet or changed any of that, so. And then we just slide this around and you get some different, you know, percentages of what it's going to be. You know, 49, 41 on the probabilities of where it generates on that based off of this. This is a lot of stuff going on. We could take the rates and steps and shuffle. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's keep on messing with this. Let's get a couple of cells in here and start doing what I thought I could do. I think I should be able to. So let's there we go. So we just change it up a little bit. We'll change it again. Again. We just keep on recording blocks like that. Let's change up this backbeat a little bit. Let's go into, I don't know, anything else. Dub line? Let's see what happens. Let's go all the way complex here. player on your side over here. Yeah, man, that baseline generator is just fat the way it is, and I'd get my dollar's worth out of this. I mean, I'm gonna have to go look it up and see if I can just buy this thing by itself. All the other generators and everything like that, I've got a thousand of them, but man, there's nothing like this baseline generator right here. I've never seen anything like it. I've never heard anything like it. The thing is just next step, and then you just take that and copy those pieces over and move them up a few octaves, and you got your melodies. You know, I just melody that too. Really cool stuff, man. That's my first look at Reason inside of Ableton. It ran pretty smooth. I haven't had any problems. I haven't really dug into it, but man, oh man, I'm really satisfied with that. Everything else in there is I probably won't dig around too much because we have it all in Ableton, and it's probably a lot easier for me to work with. Not to devalue Reason, it's not a reason for me to use it. But this baseline generator, and then I think the chord generator looked pretty neat too. But man, oh man, that is super wicked right there. I guess speaking of the chord generator, let's take a quick look at that. Let's add a couple MIDI tracks here and do the same thing, and we'll dive into that generator really quickly and talk about that real fast. What are we going to do here? Let's go back to, piano sounds great because, well, that's what you should put on there, I think. Let's throw a piano right there. My addictive keys. And we will throw on another Reason. I don't know if I should be throwing a rack plugin or, I don't know. Anyway, so let's see. What's down here? Players and then chord sequencer, right? And then let's see. Let's turn this one in. Take this one to number 4 and do it like this, right? And then turn on my Launchpad Pro down here. Yeah, man, put some variation on this, or watch what you're doing with this this timing, the velocity over here to humanize it. It's really great. Just add some roots and stuff. man. It's fun stuff, and again, in here, there's probably a whole bunch of progression types. I would say this is where my skills start falling off, and then why I like products like this. This is really cool, though. I'm actually liking it a lot better. And they're talking about how the pretty neat, man. And you kind of can like learn some stuff too if you really start paying attention to what you're doing here. That's one thing I like about a tool that's like this. Kind of reminds me of like a different, newer sort of layout of like J74. I mean, it could be elaborated on more on this, but it's almost too much information for the layman. So I don't know, man. Really cool. This is definitely cool. I'm going to play with this as well. And let's see. This is going to do the same thing as well with that. Let's try to go ahead and... Oh, it's got progressions on it, right? Yeah, we had all this other garbage going too, but yeah, man, it records into the cells, so man, just go to town with this for a month, and man, you'd have plenty in your arsenal. Go through all these and start laying it down and doing a lot of cool things. Or I don't know, what was it, 19 bucks? I hate subscriptions. I won't do it. If they sell this thing by itself, I'd probably get it. This one and the baseline generator. Definitely the baseline generator. I hope they sell it by itself. I'm probably going to go look that up as soon as the video's done here. Which it is done, guys. This was our first look at the Reason Rack plugin and the baseline generator, which was the Gusto that I was going for, and it didn't fail me at all. I definitely ain't gonna subscribe to it, and but if they sold it standalone by itself, which I'm gonna go find out, that is sold. Definitely a cool product, and it ran fairly well too. So another thing that I was worried about. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and it was a pretty cool little tool there, man. You might want to check it out. So if you like what you've seen, hit that like and subscribe. If not, I'm very sorry, and I'll see you on the next video. Maybe, maybe not.